Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. He's gone for it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Roberto positions himself well and cuts it out. Ball through needs to be good here. Belfast do seem to have a particular identity, Jim. How do you assess it? Mohamed Salah with a definite foul there. Repelled by the keeper. Surely got him in!
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
And the finish! They've scored!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Belfast trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That could spell trouble. And it's been given away. He's on his way. Can he put it away? He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Coaxed through there, back into the middle. Nainggolan, he'll have a dip! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Cuts it out. That has put a stop to that. Now it's Aubameyang. Well read, he's sorted that out. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? And help's available out wide. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, smart save. Zielinski proves too strong there. Luis Suarez. Chance to break. Decent looking ball. Going through. It's Luis Suarez! They've managed to get it away. Has a swing at it. And in it goes. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the Pasta to pick him out.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And he has been fouled there. Golovin. Golovin! That was travelling. Naldo. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that was a big pressure kick, and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looks to thread it through. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Shakes the shoots. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Chip through. Can he score? Really well taken goal. A goal at a really telling moment.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and 2 managers.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're already into the second period. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Brings it forward, pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Golovin. Hector Bellerin. Gets it, and now what? And now they can launch a counter. Suarez plays a clever pass. And it's Bender. Timely intervention. Zielinski. Now a chance to break. Aubameyang. And the counter is on. Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Luis Suarez. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Belfast can't seem to retain possession. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Aubameyang cut out in the nick of time.
Belfast are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Aimed long and direct.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. He's left his man. Shot at goal! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hector Bellerin. And it's Hector Bellerin. Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for goal. Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who...
Can he finish? It's there! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Foden. Well positioned to make that interception. And the through ball is intercepted. Aubameyang is desperately calling for it out wide. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Martial! It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Brought out the best in the keeper. It's out for a goal kick. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oh.